Alright, so I'm gonna do some instructional videos, and just in case you don't know who I am Justin, so I'm doing some instructional videos because some friends of mine, said maybe you should just because you're good at guitar, whatever. So I'm like, okay. I finally decided I should. So basically, all I'm gonna show are some neat tips and tricks and whatever, and just some stuff that's good to know if you want to be a good metal guitarist. So the first thing I'm going to show you is tremolo picking. Now tremolo picking is done basically just like this. You just take the pick and you strum it up and down really fast. That's tremolo picking, like Van Halen does tremolo picking, and Eruption. There's one part. Now that's tremolo picking, where you're just going very fast. So that's just one thing that's good to know for if you're playing metal guitar. Another thing is finger tapping, which I don't do a whole lot of, but again, Van Halen comes to mind with this. So basically what you're going to do is take one key string, I say G, but for me is F because I have it down tuned. You take a couple key notes, like say 2nd and 5th fret, then you take another note, which I will do on the 9th. And what you do is put your hand on the 9th fret there, whatever hand you use to strum with, and you just pull off with that. You pull off the note with that. And then what you're going to do is a lot of hammer-ons. So you're going to pull off, and it's going to be on the 2nd fret for me. So I'm going to pull off there, and then hammer on to the 5th, and then hammer on the 9th with my strumming hand, so it's going to sound like this. That's slowed down. Faster is... that's finger tapping. I'm not very good at it, so I'm just showing some whatever examples. Now one thing that I actually want to learn how to do, and if you know anyone that knows how to do this, they can show me, sweep picking, which is basically you're just going across all the strings real quick while hitting notes, and I don't know how to do that, but I do want to learn. So just keep an eye out for anyone that might know that, and you can look up other lessons and stuff. But then another thing is harmonics. And harmonics are a useful thing to know for a whole bunch of reasons. The first one is natural harmonics. Natural harmonics, a lot of people say can only be done, it's easy. They fall most on the 12th, 7th, and 5th fret. So it's going to sound like. But honestly, I think natural harmonics can be done in a whole bunch of places, so all those, and then you can get 3rd fret, and then you can get 6th, and then 2nd. I mean, you can get natural harmonics in a lot of different places, which is the cool thing about them. One example of where you can get natural harmonics in almost any fret is a Pantera song called Heresy, and the beginning of it is going to be. And that's all just natural harmonics. And then there's artificial harmonics, which I'm not completely clear on, but I think I've kind of understood. It's basically you hit a natural harmonic, but then give it a slight bend. So it's going to be like... to give it that kind of... it's got a harmonic feel, but then it's got a nasty kind of, dirty sound to it. And then one type of artificial harmonic that I play, and I don't know if any other guitarists do this, I thought I found it out, but I'm not sure. I play a note, let's say the 9th, and then I mute one of the pickups with my hand, so then it's going to give it that really high-pitched squealing sound. And that's that's one kind of artificial harmonic I've come up with, or at least I hope so, because then it would be really cool that I came up with it, right? But one example would be another Pantera song called By Demons Be Driven, and that would be... You know, it's not something that's very easy to do, as you can tell from that part there. I couldn't hit all the artificial harmonics I was trying. But yeah, and then the last kind of harmonic I'm going to show you is harmonic squeals, which I did not come up with. I got this all from Dimebag Darrell, most badass guitar player in the world, may he rest in peace. Is a natural harmonic squeal, which is basically all he did was he flicked off one of the strings. So like, say G, he just then he would take the whammy bar and go, and then he would dump the whammy bar, and while the whammy bar was dumped, he would hit a natural harmonic, say on the 3rd fret, like, and then it would come out to sound like this. You know, something like that. And so, you know, that's just something that he do for a lot of things. Like he did that for he did that in By Demons Be Driven, because he would after he would play the part, so he would play one of those squeals after just hitting this power chord, and then he would do a squeal just to kind of match the pitch. And that's another thing he did with Cemetery Gates from Cowboys from Hell, is Phil would be singing something super high pitched, and I'm not even going to attempt, but Phil would sing his note and then Dimebag would come in. And he would match whatever pitch Phil was singing in. So that's my little instructional video for just, you know, neat crap that you can play. So if you have any questions, just comment, and I'll try to get back to you at some point. So have fun and keep it cool.